My name's Jillian McMurtry. I grew up in southern Vermont in a small town called Manchester. I go to UVM and I study dietetics, and when I was 16 I went to Bilbao, Spain and lived with a family and attended secondary school.
My name's Ian Frisch. I'm a senior at Champlain, professional writing major, originally from Westminster, Massachusetts, and I studied abroad in India.
Hi, my name's Aaron Blatt. I'm from Kansas, and I went to New Zealand on study abroad.
Hi, my name is Catherine Mon. I'm a senior business major at Champlain College. I'm originally from Augusta, Georgia, and I studied abroad in Firenze, Italia.
I'm Ryan Manning. I traveled to Sweden, and I'm from Underhill, Vermont.
Pretty rad.
Invigorating.
Incomparable.
Awesome.
Extraordinary!
I chose to study abroad in Florence, Italy. I've seen so many pictures of Florence and other cities in Italy, and it's just absolutely breathtaking. The architecture, the art, just the geography in general. I also wanted to eat authentic Italian food while I was there, and I ate a lot of it. And I wanted to go to vineyards. I love wine, especially Chianti, and I got to go there and stomp on the grapes myself, and it was just an absolutely amazing experience. It's also cool that Italy is sort of centrally located. It's really easy to just hop on a train and go all over Europe, and it was pretty inexpensive, so I got to travel to 11 or 12 different countries while I was there, so that was amazing.
I wanted to study abroad because I felt like I needed something else, needed something different.
The reason I wanted to study abroad was probably to become fluent in Spanish. That was my main goal. I wanted to use that eventually in my career, so having the ability to speak fluently was really important, and I wasn't getting that in the classroom.
The most rewarding part of my trip was being pretty much centrally located in Europe, like Amsterdam to Latvia to England to Ireland, just trips every weekend, going everywhere. Just being so close to all those different cultures, all in one different spot, all in one spot. But that was definitely one of the most rewarding spots, is being able to travel a lot easier than it is from the United States.
Traveling abroad is expensive as it is, but you can do it cost effectively, I guess. When you're there, I would interact with the people who live in that city, use your resources. They can tell you inexpensive places to eat, ways to travel, make some friends. Maybe they have a car, they can take you to different places while being safe, of course. And talk to your professors at your school, people who have been there before, get recommendations. Just really reach out to your network.
I would say the most challenging part about study abroad was my initial communications with home. It was really hard to lock that in at first, because where I was, it was kind of, they're sloppy with their internet and all that, so it was like I couldn't use my phone, and then when I couldn't have internet, I couldn't talk to moms, and that was all sorts of trouble for sure.
Advice that I would give to students that are interested in going abroad would be to go someplace that you immerse yourself in some area that's totally out of your element and just forces you to see how other people live, and honestly, straight up, go someplace where they speak a different language.
The advice I would give to someone that was going to go abroad would be, it's definitely a hassle to get all your stuff together and to get your passport and your visa and figure out plane flights and where you gotta go and everything like that, but that hassle is so well worth it. And while you're there, don't be a homebody, make the most of it. You're there, go and do as much as you can, have as much fun as possible.
That's also true. It's kind of like living with your best friend. You don't really know till you live with someone. When you travel with people, you get to know a whole different side. Sometimes you're exhausted because you've been backpacking for days, or you've been on a 15-hour train ride or whatever. It can bring out the best and the worst in people, but I love traveling with people. You get to know them in a completely different way.
The most rewarding part of my trip was meeting a bunch of new people and traveling with some new people. It's always good to learn a little bit about yourself.
I really want to go back to India. When you go there, you know, and you have your predispositions about what the country's going to be like and what you're going to take away from it, but once you're there and you actually experience it, it's nothing like you'll ever encounter anywhere else in the entire world. It's so specific and so much different than the normal life in America that you appreciate it so much more than just watching a documentary or reading a book. You know, like living the life and, you know, actually being there and seeing everything firsthand and being able to touch everything and talk to people and, you know, I wouldn't say live their life, but have a glimpse of what their, you know, everyday process is like. It really makes it very attractive.
Saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for the place called Lee Ho Fook's, gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo. Around your kitchen door, you better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last